What up everybody, this is Fabulex. You're watching my rainbow zipper tutorial. To find out how I got this look, keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, so I'm starting off with a clean face. I'm taking some Scotch tape and I'm going to be outlining where my zipper will be starting and stopping. And the inside is also where the eyeshadow will go, of course. Make sure that you also have a zipper and that it fits your face first before you glue it or put the eyeshadow on, so you know that you have the right size zipper and it'll fit and it's big enough to go over your face. This was actually the same zipper I had used for a Galaxy zipper tutorial that I had done, and this was placed over my eye then, so I just wanted to make sure that it was going to fit over the bottom part of my face just because it's just a little bit bigger. And I can link that in the description box if anybody is curious about how I got that. Now, to make sure that my colors are nice and bright and vibrant, I'm going to be taking my NYX eyelid primer in white, and I'm going to be applying that with my all over Deluxe crease brush. I'm going to be blending that all over the inside area of the tape, making sure that it's just really nice and smooth and blended already before I put the colors on, so then I don't have to worry too much about blending the colors, but it just makes it easier. Starting off with my red color, I'm actually using this soft matte lipstick by NYX Cosmetics, and it's called Eden. I'm using my flat definer brush, and I'm going to be slowly building up and dabbing on that lipstick just so that it stays true to the red color and doesn't start out pink, because when I first tried this, it just looked pink all over and I was like, this isn't working. So just kind of start off small and then work your way up. The rest of my colors will be coming out of my 35B Bright Morphe palette. And I had blended out the Eden color just a little bit before applying the orange color, just so that when I applied the orange, there was a nice transition from one color to another. And I did that for each color afterwards too. It just helped with the blending process. Next, with this really bright sunny yellow color, I'm going to be applying that right on top of the orange. And I applied this entire portion of the look with my finger just because it was just easier to control the eyeshadow, where it went, and how much it was blended. Now I mixed two of these green colors just because, I don't know really why, I just wanted to mix them because I wanted just a really specific green in my head, I guess, for this look. I just wanted something that was really, really true green, but not too forced green. Next, with this really pretty blue, it's really pigmented and I just thought the color was just absolutely perfect for this rainbow edition zipper tutorial. Kinda just felt like my entire face was this giant swatch palette for all these colors. I was like, oh, yes, oh, okay. And this did take a little bit of time to build up the colors, and I put a little bit more of the green on top of the blue just to make sure that the colors did transition from one to another. I did lose the green a little bit, but not too much. Now, instead of just going straight into purple, I'm taking this violet color and putting a very, very thin line, or I guess thin layer, right on top of that blue color, and then I'm going on top with a really nice vibrant purple. Again, this just helps the transition of one color to another and just kind of levels up each color on its own. So you kind of get like a little wink of each color by itself, but they all go together. And gently remove the tape, and then of course one side always had to just be a little bit of a brat. It all came off eventually. Alright, so now it's zipper time, and I went ahead and measured again, make sure that my zipper, held onto all the colors and gripped onto them, held them in tight, hugged them, squeezed them, never let them go. For my adhesive, I'm using some Ardell Lash Grip eyelash adhesive, and I applied a very, very thin layer all the way up and down each side of the zipper and on the base of the zipper. And I let it dry for, a good 30-35 seconds, and then went ahead and stuck it to my face and held it to my face for a few seconds just to make sure that the warmth of my face kind of, activated and made it all sticky. This lipstick is from the creators of Wet n Wild. It's Fantasy Makers, and it's just a black color. And I had attempted to apply it all over my lips at first, and then I discovered that the zipper, limited my range of motion with my lips. So then I had to take a brush and just fill it in and fix it up. And that's it for the zipper portion of the makeup. Moving on to the rest of the face, a big shout out to my girl Fabulashes by M. I got this awesome new foundation. My color for this foundation is Velvet, and this is a Mineral Touch liquid foundation. And I had been waiting a little bit to try it out because I was using my Revlon Color Stay foundation for the longest time, and when you switch from one foundation to another, your skin can get a little angry at ya. So I wanted to, you know, take a break from one foundation before I tried a new one, just so my face didn't break out all over while I'm trying to do a zipper tutorial where most of the attention is on my face. But I love this foundation. It's weightless, it's very full coverage, and it matched my skin tone just perfectly, which is always hard for me. For my concealer today, I'm using my POREfections concealer by Lorac Cosmetics, and I'm applying that with my EcoTools medium-sized foundation brush. Normally I would apply this with my fingers, but since I had a giant zipper on my face, I had to get a little crafty. Go out of my usual zone. You know, spice things up a little bit. It's fine. I went ahead and blended it out with a little damp beauty blender sponge type thingy. I'm not exactly sure where I got this from, but I've just kind of been using it lately. I'm going to be setting all of those areas with my translucent Ben Nye setting powder. Just want to make sure that there's no creasing and that my concealer doesn't move. I'm going in with my Sculpted Face palette. This is by NYX Cosmetics. I'm using my NYX Cosmetics contour brush. I didn't show what color I'm using, but it's the second to the darkest shade in the palette, and it's a very light, bronzy chestnut color that, you know, matches the rest of my skin. So I'm just bronzing up my face and contouring with that. Gradually building up the color and blending it out. I'm also taking my crease brush from my Ipsy bag, and I'm going to be lightly contouring my nose, or at least what you can see of my nose. And kind of using that also to define my crease just a little bit since I didn't use any eyeshadows. Okay, so y'all know that I'm a fan of using things on the fly, so I decided to take a really shimmery eyeshadow as my highlight. Just being a little experimental with makeup, you know, judge me if you won't. I thought it worked pretty well. So I'm using this really tiny brush, and I'm going to be lining my eyes with some Maybelline Eye Studio Black Gel Eyeliner. Just going to be lining my top and bottom lash line. So y'all know this is my Ride or Die tool and my Ride or Die Gel Eyeliner by Inglot number 77. It's black. I use it just to create a nice winged liner, nothing too crazy or thick or long. I just wanted to outline the shape of my eye and accentuate it a little bit. And so I had a diva guest star join me in this episode. Say hello to Sylvia. Okay, Miss Thing. Bye, Felicia. And to seal the deal, I'm using some Carbon Black Volumizing Mascara by L'Oreal Paris. I'm using that on just my natural lashes. I didn't use any false ones for this look. I just wanted some full natural lashes. And boom, there you have it. Another great shout out to Fabulex by M for the foundation. Shout out to Creolas over on Facebook. Go check them out. Aspiring makeup artists just like me. Wonderful girls. Very, very talented makeup artists. Go check them out. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Stay tuned for more from Fabulex Makeup.